Um, I don't feel bad for their parents. This happened at a Catholic school. There should have been no children there at all. We know what the church does to kids, so.
You know, I really do miss time when I was a kid that simple things like male and female was common and it was simple. Nobody argued that point.
Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love.
But now, whenever a person, a man, pretending to be a woman, goes and murders kids, they tell you, don't make this about their gender.
Here's what we're not going to do with the information coming out about the Annunciation Catholic School event. We are not going to make this about how trans people are the problem.
You guys celebrate what you call Visible Day for the trans community. You want to be seen. You want to be talked about. You want people to validate you and say, yes, you're trans. But when a trans person does shooting, all of a sudden you're running away from your trans identity. It's always identity politics. Make sure you recognize the trans community, which is insane. But here we have us trying to recognize the trans community, and you're telling us we got to make sure we get the killer's pronouns correct.
Yeah, I have a couple of thoughts on the Minnesota shooting. First of all, 99% of the time, the perpetrators of these heinous acts of violence are white, so let's just ruminate on that for a minute. Second of all, conservative, cisgender, straight, homophobic, transphobic people, before you go and say, oh, trans people are crazy, they're committing all of these acts of violence, they're committing all of these crimes, understand that you still fulfill a role in that. Understand that if a trans person is to commit an act of violence such as this, maybe there were mental health issues underlying that if you all had just allowed them to express themselves the way they identify, we could have prevented the violent act from occurring in the first place.
This is how insane the left is. These idiots showing up screaming, trans lives matter, trans lives matter.
Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people.
That's where we are in America now. Children are murdered. We're worrying about the pronouns of the shooter.
I'm so sick of this, y'all. This shouldn't happen. There's no excuse for this. And it seems like school pew-pewing season starts earlier and earlier every year. And we just allow it. I feel terrible for the kids.
Liar, liar. Hands are on fire. You don't feel sorry for the damn kids.
I feel so bad for not just the victims, but the people who witnessed it and will now have to live with that for the rest of their lives. I don't feel bad for their parents. This happened at a Catholic school. There should have been no children there at all. We know what the church does to kids, so I feel terrible for the kids. May the universe protect them from their Catholic parents and the church. Y'all can shove your thoughts and prayers right where the brightest of the suns don't shine. So far up that black hole of yours that even your God can't see 'em or hear 'em. Because I'm all out of compassion for Christian nationalists. Fuck y'all. You did this.
We don't want to insult the pronouns of the shooter, but he just slaughtered 2 kids, shot 17 more people, 14 of those were children. But let's make sure the pronouns are right. I keep telling you that your society has been infiltrated by communists who's technically demons.
Is it your intention to run trans people out of the state of Texas? No? Just out of the bathroom?
Why would I give a damn about his pronouns when you just murdered children? But if you're insane, if you're mentally not stable, this is what you get.